said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move faster now, I swear. I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever. The love that never fades.
Good morning, guys. It's about 8 a.m. I just finished doing my morning pages, but I just wanted to share what kind of things I write in the morning and how I translate that into actionable items to do later in the day. So in my morning pages, I just write literally whatever is on my mind. Typically, I start off being like, oh, I'm really tired, I really want coffee. But then you get into writing like what you're actually feeling. I find this is a really good practice to actually get in tune with yourself. So today I wrote, I'm feeling super unmotivated today, depressed even. All I want to do is watch TV or scroll on TikTok. I think I'm also listless because I don't know what to do, even though I wrote a whole list of things down yesterday. Conviction doesn't matter if not turned into conduct. I guess I partly don't know what to do and partly do know what to do, but I don't want to. It seems pointless sometimes. So obviously I was feeling pretty down this morning, and whenever I catch myself like physically writing down negative thoughts, I try to counteract that with affirmations. So I said, everything will be okay. I feel light and airy. My life is beautiful and abundant. I just need consistency. And this was relating to the fact that I feel like I should sculpt, but I'm like a little scared to. So I just need to sculpt today. I just need to work on my art. And then the very last thing I wrote was, great creator, I will take care of the quantity and you take care of the quality. Everything will be okay. I repeat that a lot. Everything will be okay. I think I just need to do some cardio. After I write down all of my thoughts, then the path becomes a little more clear on the things I actually should write down in my to-do list today. So this is my little planner. I need to, of course, take Winnie out, eat breakfast, and then I need to do some work for my content, but also I need to get sculpting and filming. So yeah, we got this. After my walk with Winnie, I felt so much better. I think the combination of journaling and just getting some fresh air really made the world of a difference. And with that, I was finally able to get ready for the day. Here I am doing my makeup. This is something that I'm trying to do a little more often. I kind of fell out of my daily routine as far as getting ready for the day because, I don't know, it's just so much easier to just roll out of bed and get to work. But I feel like there's something to be said about self-expression, and by not doing my makeup and by not picking out the clothes that I want to wear for the day, I was neglecting that part of self-expression. For months and months, I felt kind of muted. Especially as a creative person, this can be kind of detrimental. For a creative person, self-expression is self-care. I'm sure there's some psychology around doing your makeup and making yourself look really good for yourself. Guys, I'm all ready for the day. I did my makeup and I even dressed up a little. Sometimes I forget I have really pretty outfits in my closet. This is a really special jacket I got off of Nuuly, and then I ended up buying it instead of renting it. Those are my eggs. I am going to teach you guys how to make the most yummy, easy, and super nutritious breakfast of all time. I've been eating this basically every day and it takes me like 5 minutes to make. You're gonna take half a cup of oats, and then this is like the magic ingredient. I'm using bone broth. I like to get this brand from Costco because you can get it in bulk there. And then you do 1 cup of that. For my veg, I like to do spinach and some sugar snap peas. And this might look like a lot, but it will all cook down. And then we'll just let this simmer for a couple minutes. I've already boiled my egg, so while that's going, I'm gonna peel this. Ideally, you'd be boiling this egg while you're brushing your teeth or doing your makeup or something, so that way you'll have it ready. And now, as you guys can see, the oats are pretty much already done. Okay, and now we're just gonna serve my beautiful bowl right here. I love the sight of steaming porridge. You can call this whatever you want, like porridge, savory oats. I'm gonna top it with my boiled eggs. And last but not least, some chili oil. Ah, it looks so good. All right, cheers guys. When I first started making this, it reminded me a lot of my mom's cooking, and I think it's because of the bone broth and like the chili oil. The eggs give you some protein, and then the sugar snap peas add the most delightful, crunchy sweetness to it. The sugar snap peas were actually an idea that I took from my dietitian. Well, I guess I should start by saying I'm seeing a dietitian now. One of my goals this year was to improve my diet because I really do believe that food is medicine, but I just didn't know where to start. So I saw a dietitian for the first time using Nourish, who is the sponsor of this video. Nourish is the easiest way to find and speak to a registered dietitian and have it covered by your insurance. They specialize in a variety of health conditions and concerns, including weight management, eating disorders, gut health, and women's health, which is actually why I started seeing them. I wanted something to help with my bloating and my energy levels. So on our call, we discussed my short-term goals and my long-term goals. And then my dietitian made actionable steps for me to take, as well as food suggestions for easy, healthy snacks, because my big thing is it has to be easy. Otherwise, I won't do it and I'll just order DoorDash. So in a way, this dietitian is also helping me save money. It was so interesting talking to someone about my diet because it brought to light my relationship with food. For example, growing up, I didn't really have a choice of what I ate or when I ate, but now I do. So it made me realize that instead of being complacent, I actually do have power over my diet. It's just up to me now to actually make those healthy decisions day to day. So yeah, super eye-opening experience. You can check out Nourish using the link below and book your first appointment in under 5 minutes. I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast now. All right, so as promised, I want to give you guys a little tour of my journal ecosystem. I've been seeing these everywhere on social media and I'm really passionate about journaling as well, so I wanted to hop in on the fun. We're gonna start off with my new traveler's notebook. This thing is like my prized possession right now. I got the small size because I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit this year. I wanted something that would be durable but also super lightweight. As we open this, I have 3 notebooks in here. This one is for writing, which leads into my craft folder full of stickers, which leads into my agenda. This is the Travelers Company Refill, the weekly setup. And this is where I have all of my daily to-dos and stuff for the week. At the beginning of the year, if you guys remember, I got the Hobonichi daily journal, which, you know, has 1 page for each day, but I found it to be really hard to plan out my week in this format because you kind of have to like flip through each page to like get to Friday. So I found myself really missing the weekly setup, which I finally have here now in my traveler's notebook. I think the way I visualize my time is I have to see all of the days spread out in front of me. So this has been really good for me. And then this last notebook in here, which I'm really excited about, is my little sketchbook for my daily sketches. This is the one I did yesterday. It's a little window. I'm gonna be taking my family to Vietnam next week, and we're gonna be there for a month. So I'm gonna be able to do literally everything. My morning pages, my weekly planning, as well as my daily sketching in this journal. And it's so cute. I love how you can accessorize it and everything. Here I have my little bear charm that I made. And on the sides here, I have my 2 favorite pens. This is the TWSBI Eco fountain pen. I use this pen every single day. I love it so much because it holds so much ink. It's super easy to refill and it writes really smoothly. And then on the side here, I also have my favorite highlighter. It's a Muji highlighter in olive green. I also got the little brass traveler's notebook clip. This is not just for decoration. It helps to keep the pages lay flat while you write because the notebook is pretty small and thick. I opted for the red elastic And I have this little flower charm here. This was an old charm from an Ana Luisa necklace, but I don't really wear gold anymore. So I'm happy I found its perfect home on my journal. As far as the other journals that I use, my journal ecosystem, if you will, I use 2 other notebooks. I mainly use these 2 right now, and this one a little less so, but I'll still include her. Obviously, I just showed you guys this one, but this one is what you saw this morning. This is the Cherry Cake notebook from Lila Journals, and this is where I write all of my morning pages. It's 3 pages of uninterrupted writing every single day to clear your mind before you start your day. And so you have a clean slate, if you will. And the other half of this notebook is my junk journal. I love printing out photos and keeping little ephemera like fortune cookie readings, or even this is like the box packaging for these cookies that we got from Korea, and we finished them on the last day of January. So I decided to cut open the box and paste the pictures in there so I can remember these really yummy cookies that we got from Korea. I also wrote my January favorites recently. My favorites from last month were the savory oats, hot lemon water in the morning, my Twisby Eco fountain pen, as well as New York Times puzzles. So like I said, I use these 2 every single day, and then this one I use occasionally. This is a notebook from Shop ARL. It's super high quality, and I find it really useful for when I need a lot of space to just like get my ideas out. It's kind of like a big scratch pad for my content or my business, and it helps me to keep like meeting notes in here as well. Whenever I hold these up, I just feel like I'm a student of life. So yeah, this is my workbook. This is my morning pages and my junk journal. And then this is like my everyday life book. And that's my journal ecosystem as someone who does creative work for a living. Good morning, friends. We're in the studio today, and I'm so excited because we're finally gonna get sculpting. Yesterday, I got caught up doing emails and editing and just a ton of admin work. So today's the day I'm actually gonna be making some art. And my goal today is just to get some good practice in. If you're new here, I used to sell hundreds of my handmade clay pieces every month, but last year I kind of took a break. So it's been a whole year since I've done any sort of production sculpting. Therefore, I'm kind of slow now. So I'm just trying to get my sculpting hands back. I'm not trying to make any inventory for my store just yet. Actually, very rare for me to just sculpt for practice. Usually everything I make is for the purpose of selling it. So I've probably made thousands of pieces and only kept a small handful of them for myself. I don't even have many pieces for reference. So yeah, basically the plan is I'm just gonna make whatever I feel like making today and make a cute variety of charms for myself and for my own reference. Okay, let's do it. Hi again, voiceover Tammy here. Going into this sculpting session, I knew the first piece I wanted to make would be something super familiar. Of course, I had to start with Maxine the goldfish. I feel like this is the character that gave me the most confidence in my polymer clay skills. She was one of the first original characters I had ever made that really connected with a lot of people. I've sculpted her hundreds, probably thousands of times, and it just felt so right to be making her again. After I made Tangerine Maxine, I decided that I still wanted to make some more of her, so I made Strawberry Maxine. But for the very first time, I made her into a desk friend. Believe it or not, I've only ever made her as a tiny little keychain, so this was my first time making the larger version of her, and it was so cute. It made me think, what else have I never made into a desk friend before? And then I thought of my old Radish characters. If you remember these guys, you're an OG for real, because these were the very first characters I had ever made and sold in my shop. In the original lineup of radishes, I had a bow radish character, and I had also never turned it into a larger desk friend before until today. Hey, it's been a few days since I last updated you, so I wanted to sit down and kind of have like a little FaceTime call with you. These are the pieces that I ended up making in about a 2-hour sculpting session. They're not baked yet. I'm really excited to bake them, especially the goldfish. Since I used translucent clay, they should turn out really jelly-like and cute. I'm also just really excited about this giant bow radish. As you can see, when I was sculpting these guys, I really wanted to make round, bulbous, big things rather than tiny, intricate pieces that I've been experimenting with recently. Sculpting this little radish guy especially felt like homecoming. When I opened my shop in 2020, I opened it with this original lineup of radish spirits. One of them was a wizard, one of them was the sprout, and one of them was this guy. It's probably been 2 years since I've last sculpted him. It's hard to describe the feeling of absolute nostalgia and comfort that I felt when I was making him. All 3 of these actually felt like coming home after a really long, hard journey. Sometimes when I'm talking about my sculptures, I feel like they seem so simple and childish, but when I think of it in the lens of me being 25 years old now and still on this journey of coming back to myself and finding myself, I feel like the past couple of years I've been really, really lost and trying new things. And every once in a while when I come back to these things that I originally made with, you know, my childlike heart, I don't know, it teaches me that life isn't always about pushing forward and pushing ahead. Life is this beautiful balance of trying new things, exploring new worlds, but also coming home. This was really, really healing for me. I'm super excited to bake them and glaze them. Other than clay, I also just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about life in general. I recently got this cute little microphone, so it's actually been getting me in the mood to talk, which is really funny. I wanted to first of all thank all of you guys for watching my videos, especially if you've been watching for a while and you keep coming back to like just check on me. It actually means the world to me. I'm super excited for 2026. I feel like this year is gonna be my year of like plotting and planning because I have so many big projects and big ideas that I want to do, but it's also the year of me coming back to the basics. 2025, I struggled a lot with trying new things. I was doing plushies and coloring books and learning manufacturing and supply chain and warehousing and shipping and all of that stuff. So it was just a lot. I kind of want to go back to the basics of just like consistent YouTube vlogs, making videos that are helpful and also bring joy, you know, learning how to be an artist and a business owner. Like I still want that to be like the root of my channel. So if you have anything that you've been wanting me to talk about or discuss or make a video on, please comment down below. And yeah, just let me know how you're doing. I want to catch up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions.